Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about three things, right? First one is volatility. The second one is taking profits from profits. And the third one is risk. All right, so start off with the first one, volatility. I just cleared the chart here. I'm going to show you guys how we have changed throughout the years, right? And I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. And this time in this video, we have been seeing a lot of volatility recently, and we've seen a lot of moves that are somewhat new, right? Because in the past, gold used to move throughout the day, so throughout one whole day, sometimes between 20, 30 points, right? And that was volatility back then. And now, here's what we're seeing. So yesterday, we saw this move right here of about 92 points in about 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. And today we saw this move right here from this low to the high on this candle right here of about 130 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, right? So this was 130 points move just today. Now this is insane on gold, and it's something that we have to adapt, right? And sometimes we have to, and this is going to come to the third thing, which is risk. Sometimes we have to control the risk as much as we can, right? And that comes risk management. Now risk management, I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to talk about my previous trades, right? So already talked about volatility, how we've been so volatile lately and literally having insane moves in the market. And sometimes all we need to do is just catch a part of it, right? And not stress ourselves into catching the whole move, right? If we can, that's better. And another thing is sometimes we look at profits, and I've been starting to uh, look at more for points, right? So if you see my trades, if you see what I'm trying to catch is more points rather than profits, right? Now, these were my last three trades, and this is what I was gonna talk about risk, right? So this right here, um, I made already two videos about. We had two of the largest days of this month were right here on these buys right here. It was a 17% day and a 15% day. And now right here, I gave some of that profit back, right? And the reason why is because I over risk, right? Right here was the first position. As you guys can see, I lost about 10.6 points, and I think this was a 4 to 5% loss right here. And then this right here was a 6 point loss. Now this trade, I was up about 9%, right? I was already up about 9%, and I was thinking about closing the trade, but I decided to let the trade run because I was looking to get more points. And since I was looking to get more points, I ended up being stopped out right here on the trade, ended up losing a little bit more right here. And then right here is when I entered for a buy and ended up losing some more, about 11.9 points. But all I want to say is, yeah, total loss today was about 12%. All I want to say is I'm still up for the week, and I took profits, and that's the second thing I was going to talk about. I was already up for the week, ended up giving some of this back, um, and had a terrible minus 12% day. And then right now we reversed and literally would have uh, made all these trades and more, but that's for another topic, right? This right here was today morning. I was watching, not at 1 a.m., but around 6, 7, 8. I was watching it, us reverse the market, and this is where I thought of entering, but since I already had a loss of about 12%, I was not willing to risk more, right? And this kind of, I kind of, not in terms regret, but looking at this and see how this trade played out was very, very nice. Now, I'm not an emotional trader, so I believe we can catch some of this retracement back and not have FOMO and catch other trades, right? But this is literally all what I want to talk about. Is risk, is volatility, right? And now the most important one is taking profits from profits. So taking profits from profits just means that these trades right here that I won, right? This was a combined 17% and 15% trade. Now, imagine if I hadn't taken profits from these, right? And the way I do it is I look at a total profit on the day and uh and withdraw. Let me move this here. 80%. This is what I do. Look at the total profit on the day and I withdraw 80%. So these trades right here, I ended up taking 80% of the 17, 80% of the 15. And if I have smaller days, I'll take 80% of that as well. Even if I have a 2% day, I'll take 80%. Now I keep the 20% in the account, and that 20% is what I play with, like right here, right? Now that's 20% of the profit, so 20% of these right here. And then for the rest of the week, I just play around with what I have in the account. And then of course, if I make something more, if I make like right here, I was up 9. If I had closed at 9%, I would have taken out 80% of this right here. Now, of course, if I have a loss, I accept the loss, but um, this keeps me grounded. This keeps me like, okay, my balance is still low, and I still have to make more at the end of the day, right? The next day. So this is it, guys. Some gems that I wanted to give out. Um, Again, volatility, we adapt with the market. We always have to uh, adapt how the market is moving. And risk, which is the most important factor I've been talking about, risk management. If I don't have a stop loss, if I didn't have a stop loss on these three trades, as you guys can see how we fell about 92 points, I would have lost my account, right? And I lost about 12% combined on these three trades. And then of course, taking profits, right? If I hadn't taken profits even from these trades right here, like this was a 17.6 win, I took profits from this trade, right? I withdrew the profits, they land on my account, and I'm good to go. And I look at the balance of my account, and it's still the same thing. Like it's going up and up and up. And I look at my bank balance, and it's going up as well. All right. So this is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is just not, trading video. It's more of a mindset video. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you agree with me or not.